pending on the lower court. So I was actually surprised that a high court have refused to obey or abide by the determination of a Supreme Court judgment.
And then take the only part that is against him and then refuse to apply the part that is in favor of him.
This cherry picking of what was contained in the Supreme Court judgment is what I'm against.
Yes, that's correct.
It should be implemented holistically.
Yes.
I'm not against facing any trial. After all, I'm innocent, they have nothing against me. But there cannot be any trial when key sections of the Constitution and a key Supreme Court judgment has been violated by a court of law.
So you'll be patient for the case to go back and come back to the court?
This is my 4th year in solitary confinement in detention. The 5th year will not kill me.
Sorry, what if the case is also reassigned back to her? Will you still be comfortable?
It's not going to happen.
No, it won't happen.
It won't happen. It doesn't happen.
It doesn't happen that way. It doesn't happen that way at all.
Thank you very much.
These are the things that the public must understand. Most of you journalists, the legal correspondents, you don't take time to actually study some of these rulings and judgments. Go and study. In fact, I'll give you...
Bring that envelope. Bring the envelope.
Look at it here. Look at it here. Look at it.
I'll give it to her because I think she's a bit more...
Give her the Supreme Court judgment.
Can you hold this for me?
She can...
I want to let the whole world understand something. Very, very clear. In all this is judgment of the Supreme Court. It made it very clear that even that the impartiality of the judge is questionable. And is here. Where is it? Please do bear with me. It says it here.
I like
what is it. Page? What is that again? Where it says
page 18.
all these things are online. Is it not page 18? All these things are online. So I suggest that the journalists in this country actually take out time to do some basic research. It's not difficult, just minor research. You will understand the virtuousness, the emptiness of all the charges against me.
Okay.
They kept switching the charges. They said I committed this crime in England, isn't it?
Yes.
I made a broadcast in England.
Yes.
And in 9 charges leveled against me, this place where I committed this crime was London, in the United Kingdom.
Yes.
When my lawyers came to see me, I had a discussion with them about how I'm going to defend myself. I told them that no court in Nigeria has jurisdiction to try me. Because since this offense was committed in England, so they said, it's only a UK court that can give a Nigerian court the authority to proceed, isn't it?
Yeah, based on that, they removed London.
Based on that, they now amended the charge again and removed London.
Location of the broadcast.
Location of the broadcast. Contrary to section 196?
174 of the Terrorism Prevention Act 2022.
In violation of their own laws. In violation of their own laws. And you want me to stand trial under such circumstances? Is that possible? Nnamdi Kanu to stand trial where these shenanigans are going on? It's not possible.
Because
Breaking news. Justice Binta Nyako of the Federal High Court of Nigeria has withdrawn from the treason trial of the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra in the name of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that is the IPOB leader. Justice Nyako announced her withdrawal on Tuesday, which is today, shortly after Kanu demanded that the judge recuse herself from this trial. At the mention of the case on Tuesday, Kanu's lawyer Aloy Ejimako urged the court to postpone the commencement of trial, claiming that his client was denied the opportunity to prepare his defense. But before Ejimako could conclude his submission, Kanu rose from where he sat in the dock and told his lawyer to sit down. Kanu said, "Sit down. I said you should sit down." Adding, "My lord, I have no confidence in this court anymore, and I ask you to rescue yourself because you did not abide by the decision of the Supreme Court. I can understand it if the DSS refused to obey a court order, but for this court to refuse to obey an order of the Supreme Court is regrettable. I am asking you to recuse yourself from this case," Kanu said. Prosecution lawyer Adegboyega Awomolo San urged the court to proceed with the trial, but the judge decided otherwise. Justice Binta proceeded to say, "I hereby recuse myself and remit the case file back to the chief judge." My dear country people, This is the outcome of the courts of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu today. We all know that today is 24th of September 2024. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped from Kenya and brought back to Nigeria in a treason felony, which Nigerian government committed during the leadership, under the leadership of what they call it, Muhammadu Buhari. That is the past president, the ex-president of Nigeria. So this thing that just happened like this now, my country people, ever since then, they have been going to court. It has been postponement. They keep changing and bringing in different charges. At the end of the day, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu cleared all these charges. He was free from all these charges. The Nigerian government does not have any case against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Rather, Nigerian government are the one that committed a charge against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, which they are expected to pay a huge amount of money as compensation to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That is a fine to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Now, Nigeria government keep doing this, doing all kinds of things. Just, I don't even understand what they are doing. Like they are doing, playing or what. But they forgot to know that the person they are doing this trial with is someone that is well educated, someone that knows the rules of law, someone that knows the law that governs both a country and even a citizen as well. So you cannot just bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and think that you can jeopardize his life or do anyhow you want to do to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and scot-free. No, he's not a common man. Remember that this is an indigenous people of Biafra's leader. So you don't think that you can just come and do anyhow thing to their leader and then you scot-free. No. If anything happened to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu today, Nigeria will hear it woto. It's not a common man that something can happen and you go free. We are talking about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the only man that shakes Nigerian government all the way from London. The man that when he talk, his voice comes out like as a fire. So the indigenous people of Biafra does not play with their leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Even in Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's absence, they are still standing strong to defend their land. They are still standing strong in their Biafran restoration. We all know that before South Africa got their independence, even Nelson Mandela was in prison. But that did not stop their independence. They later got their independence. They fought and they conquered. Today, they now have their own country known as South Africa. Yes. So same way it goes to Biafrans. So don't think that because of all these things happening in Nigeria that it can stop Biafrans Biafra emancipation. No, it cannot. It can only take time. But for Biafra to be restored, surely it must be restored. Yeah. Now, and the latest update is that when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu arrived, the leader of indigenous people of Biafra, he arrived on today. That is his arrival on Federal High Court of Nigeria, Abuja, today, being 24 September 2024. In continuation of his legal battle with the federal government of Nigeria, he has been illegally detained for over 3 years since June 2021, when he was extraordinarily rendered from Kenya to Nigeria for no just reason. Nigerian government kidnapped him after they paid a ransom maybe to Kenyan government, which Kenyan government are publicly came out to refute that they doesn't have hand in what happened to the indigenous people of Biafra, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But all we know is that he was kidnapped from your country and with the help of your so-called country police, security personnel. So how will you say that you're not aware of it or you're trying to defend yourself from the judgment coming from Biafran people against the Kenyan people? So anyway, we all recall that the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has won the Nigerian federal government as their appeal court on 13th October 2023, which is last year, discharged and acquitted him as well as barred his further trial in any Nigerian court. So, however, the Nigerian government has continued to violate every court order and since then refused to free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu against rulings by local and international courts, including the United Nations Working Ground Verdict. So this is the reasons why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said that Justice Binta Nyako should, remove herself from anything concerning his trial anymore, because the Federal High Court of Nigeria has, discharged Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Then why is this particular person don't want to allow Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to go when the highest Supreme Court in Nigeria have acquitted his case? Do you understand? So some of you that don't understand what rule of law is, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said that at least not only journalists to us. I know he's talking about, bloggers, journalists, that we should go online. Everything you want to know about the rule of law in Nigeria, even in terms of speech, they are all online. If you go online, you will see it. They are all written online there. you can just go online, you with your phone, browse about it, educate yourself with the rule of law in Nigeria. Then you will know if all these things that we are saying, if they are lie or nothing but the truth. Then you will know if Nigeria is you know, if Nigeria is, let's say, Nigerian government is in submission to their own rule of law or they're against their own rule of law. Just read to educate yourself. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel at Christiana Chidima, that is Christy TV. Turn on the notification button so you get notified of all latest Nigerian news. I remember my humble self, Christiana, known as Christy TV. I love you guys.